Hello students, in this video we are going to talk about fractions and decimals chapter 2 of class 7th maths book. The topics which we are going to cover in this video are fractions and its types, equivalent fractions, addition and subtraction of fractions with like denominator and fractions with unlike denominator. Aim and objective: to recall basics of fraction and their types, to know about equivalent fractions, to understand addition and subtraction of like fractions and of unlike fractions. Look here, I have a figure here in front of you in which the circle is divided into 7 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Out of these 7, 3 parts are shaded. So I can represent this figure as 3 upon 7. Similarly, here in this figure, I have altogether 10 parts of this circle. So, out of these 10 parts, 3 parts are shaded. This figure can be represented in fraction as 3 upon 10. So, this is basically a way of writing fractions. A fraction is a number that names a part of the whole. So it is naming the part of the whole. It is telling that 3 are shaded out of 7, and this is telling 3 are shaded out of 10. So fraction is basically a part of whole. Fraction is a number that describes a relationship between a part that is represented by numerator and whole that is represented by denominator. The upper part is called the numerator, and then we have a fraction bar, and bottom is denominator. Denominator represents the total parts in the whole, and numerator represent number of parts we have. Like in this figure, I have altogether 5 parts. 3 of them are shaded. So the fraction of shaded part is 3 by 5 or 3 upon 5. Now in a fraction 1 by 4, the numerator is on the top. It tells how many pieces you have from the whole, like we have seen in the previous example also. The denominator is on the bottom and it tells us how many total pieces are there. For example, this circle is divided into 4 equal parts and one piece is orange. So the fraction of orange is 1 by 4. Let's move further and understand the type of fractions. Fractions are basically categorized into 3 parts. One is a proper fraction, another improper, and the mixed fraction. A proper fraction is a fraction where the numerator is smaller than the denominator. For example, 1 by 2, 3 by 4, 5 by 6, 11 by 20, 21 by 25. So all these fractions are less than 1. They are part of one single piece. Like here, I have a circle where total 6 parts are there and 5 parts are shaded. So 5 upon 6 is a proper fraction. For improper fraction, the numerator is equal or greater than the denominator. 3 upon 2, 7 upon 4, 6 upon 5, 15 upon 11, 10 upon 10. All these are improper fractions. Now, in improper fraction, we have one or more whole parts and the remaining parts are represented as the part of whole. This is one complete circle with 6 parts, and I have one more circle with 6 parts, and out of them only 2 are shaded. So altogether I have these 6 parts plus these 2 parts. Total 8 parts are shaded, but here I have total 6. So I will write 8 upon 6 because these 6 parts will be represented as 6 upon 6. 6 upon 6 is whole, this one whole. Now, the improper fractions can be converted into mixed fractions. So mixed fractions have a whole number part and a proper fraction, like 1 whole 1 upon 2. So it is 1 whole, and here I have 6, 2 parts shaded out of 6. So it is 1 whole and 2 upon 6. So this is a way of writing mixed fraction. We can write this improper fraction into mixed fraction in this way. So 8 upon 6 is equal to 1 whole 2 upon 6. Let's understand equivalent fraction. When we multiply the numerator and denominator by same number, then we get the equivalent fraction of that number. Here you can see in the example, the equivalent fraction of 1 by 2 is 2 by 4, and thus 4 by 8 is also the equivalent fraction of 1 by 2, or you can say of 2 by 4 also. Similarly, 8 upon 16 is equivalent fraction of all these three fractions. So we can say all these four fractions are equivalent to each other. They are equivalent fractions. Let's recall few of the key terms which we have seen now. Proper fraction, part of a whole. Improper fraction, whole plus part of another whole. Mixed fraction is a way of representing the improper fraction. Like fractions, the fractions which have same denominator, like 2 by 6, 1 by 6, 3 by 6. Unlike fractions are those fractions whose denominator are different, like 1 upon 2, 2 upon 3, 3 upon 4. And equivalent fractions are proportional to each other, like 1 upon 2, 2 upon 4, or 3 upon 6. 2 upon 4 can be written as 1 upon 2 or 3 upon 6. In any way, because these are the equivalent fractions. Let's understand addition and subtraction of fractions. First of all, we'll take like fractions. If you want to add or subtract like fractions, it is very simple. You take the denominator common and add the numerator of both the fractions. And if you want to subtract, you take the denominator common and subtract the numerator. Like here, 5, and the numerator will be 1 plus 2, that is 3. Here also, numerator is 5 minus 1 and denominator is 6. So it will come out to be 4 upon 6, which in the simple form I can write 2 upon 3. Now, addition or subtraction of unlike fractions. For adding unlike fractions, you have to take the LCM of both the denominator of both the fractions, and then you are supposed to rewrite the fractions as equivalent fractions with their LCM as denominator. Let's see with the help of. Suppose we want to add 3 upon 5 and 2 upon 3. So first we will take the LCM of 5 and 2, which is 10, and then we will make the like denominators of these two fractions. Here 3 by 5 will be multiplied by 2 by 2 to make the denominator 10, and 3 by 2 will be multiplied by 5 to make the denominator 10. Since we are multiplying the denominator by 2, so we'll multiply the numerator by same number. That is why we have used here 2 by 2 and here 5 by 5. So 5 into 2, that is 10, and 3 into 2 is 6. So 6 by 10 and 15 by 10 will come out to be 21 upon 10. Now, if we want to subtract the mixed fraction, first of all we'll convert these mixed fractions into improper fractions. 9 whole 1 upon 2 can be written as 19 upon 2, and 5 whole 1 upon 4 can be written as 21 upon 4. Now we will take the LCM of 2 and 4, which is 4. So 19 upon 2 can be written as 19 into 2 and 2 into 2 minus 21 upon 4 will be 21 upon 4 because the LCM was 4. So it need not multiply by any number to make the LCM 4. It itself is 4. Now it is 38 by 4 and minus 21 by 4. We'll take denominator common 4, and 38 minus 21 will be 17. At the end, we will reduce it into mixed fraction since our question is in mixed fraction. Look at the mind map to recall what we have learned. A fraction has upper part numerator, the part that can take out from the whole, and denominator, the number of parts the whole has been divided into. We have studied the like fractions and unlike fractions. We have also studied proper, improper, and mixed fractions. Now, here is a small assignment for all of you to solve at home. This is a practice worksheet. I hope you have understood the concept well. Thank you.